Alrighty. Howdy guys, I'm a fellow 8, your favorite wolf girl enthusiast, and welcome back to this Fire Emblem The Lonely Mirror Ironman on Maddening mode, of course. You know it, you love it. Good old Fire Emblem The Lonely Mirror, my favorite ROM hack of all time. Good to see you guys today. Whoa, I just enlarged my entire screen. Wonderful. Oh, I'm tired today, but this chapter's a fun one. This one and the next one are my goal for today's stream. I sure do hope to get through both of them without too much issue. Last time we lost a very important character, which you will probably see whenever I go into my deployment, if you missed the last episode. And it's going to impact my strategy for both of the upcoming maps. As you can see, we're distinctly lacking one flyer. That is due to nothing except my own stupidity. But you know, that'll happen sometimes. That's how the tables turn. And we should be just fine otherwise. Like, as a unit, she wasn't really insane, but she was doing good work, in other ways, as you do when you're a flyer who has 20 aid. You can rescue anybody that you want. Oh, my phone's still in my pocket. Nice. Got a, sticker on there from work. I got one of those. It's a label that I affixed to the parts, but whatever the case may be. Javelin. Yeah, we want Javelin for sure. We did lose some lances with Faith. We lost a Slim Lance and an Iron Lance. That's why I went ahead and picked up another Iron Lance. We're not going to be using it this map. Steel Sword, Slim Lance, Horse Slayer set up for good old Grant, our level 11 Armor Knight. It's going to do some work. He's, kind of just hard carrying by complete accident, but we take those, that's for sure. Good to see you, Cutie Pie. I love the party poppers every time. Always good to see you. Let's see. I don't think that we have much preparation to do otherwise, though, because, for the most part, like, our weapons and our inventories are set. Like, we don't really have much else to do. I guess we could bring, like, these things, but we're not gonna need them. I guess I could throw one of them on Atticus, but he doesn't need it. It's fine. It's completely okay. I maybe should have bought another Fire Tome for Brett, but I don't think that he needs it. I don't think I'm gonna use him enough to warrant it. This one should be a Fire, and then this one's Thunder. So he will take effective damage from this guy. We do have Roxy. You love to see her. We actually get to use her. Whereas ordinarily I might undeploy either her or Parvati in this map. It's a hard choice. Usually I definitely deploy Faith, because right up here there's a thing for Parvati to get. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Strike Rune? Roxy with Pure Water and Banshee shuts down the entire early part of the map. Yep, 100%. And instead of the Pure Water, we have the Ward Staff. On Maddening mode, the Pure Water is upgraded to a Ward Staff, so we're gonna have a great time with it. Good to see you, Mage General. What's up? But yeah, the Banshee Tome, obviously, has that effect wherein it silences magic if they get hit by it. Ordinarily, I don't get to use it too much, because I think I recall having, like, pretty mid-accuracy, especially on Roxy, who is not known for her accuracy, but it should do some good. I sure hope so anyway. Doesn't it give a little bit of res? Yeah, okay. She'll get plus 10 res in total. Giga Brain strats, 100%. And I think that's what I'm probably going to do, is I'm going to throw her straight down the center with all of that stuff. And hopefully that'll work out just fine. This one's a Fire Mage, so he'll take effective damage against Thunder, which we do have on Parvati. Let's see, and I think we can just roll with what we've got in this regard. Atticus can stay towards the back, healer where the healer need to be. Yeah, we'll roll with it. I do like this map quite a bit. It's a big departure from the last two maps for sure, but it's nice. It also uses that famous track from FE6. It's actually one of my favorites in FE6. Possibly just because it's different from the usual. But you know, it'll do how it be. I wonder how much Parvati does, because if she can one-shot here, I'm gonna let her. Okay. Luckily the Bolt Rune is 3 range, so that we can attempt this, and if we get a miss, then it's not really a big deal. We have no issues in that way. We would just lose a use of the Bolt Rune. That's all that would occur. No such thing occurs, though. We get quite lucky. So let's go ahead and ward up Roxy and throw her straight down the center. How long would you be streaming for today? Probably about an hour. I'm going to try to do this map and the next map. But we'll see. I am quite tired today. I wasn't exactly sure if I wanted to do 2 maps today, but I'm thinking it'll be just fine today. And as such, I hope you guys will stick around. We should be having a good time with these next 2. I don't know how I'm going to tackle the next map, in all honesty, because ordinarily I use Faith for a very particular reason in the next map. It also partially hinges on my Leah being good, and my Leah is pretty good, so my strategy would have worked for the next map, but now I have to completely revise it and do something totally different. I gotcha, good. Nice. Woo. That's what we like to see on Roxy. There we go. We got that skill. That's pretty much what's of the utmost importance to me. Let's see here. Can we bait this guy? No, we cannot. The next map is the one where we fight Boone, yeah. Yep, the one after that is where we get to play as Boone. If I have enough time, or if I'm able to sort of like quote-unquote speedrun these 2 chapters, then I might play that one too, because that one's really fun. Yeah, no, it 100% is. Yeah, we should use Roxy. Roxy, bring the Moxie. She do. She really, truly do. Yeah, I do love Roxy. We're gonna use her this run for sure. She's... that one level up proved a lot, and I've always wanted to use her on the long term, so we're going to. And it should just work out from here because all of these guys are silenced to get rolled. Can't watch stream because class. Have a good stream. Thank you, Heartless Caesar. Hope to see you in the video description. Yeah, there we go. Or in the comments. We'll watch the VOD. Appreciate it. Maybe we'll see about Parvati too. Maybe Parvati does some work for us. We got a pure water. Excellent. I love res boosting items. I love res boosting items so much. The ward staff, the pure water, like. I know that there are more than just this weapon that also boosts res. I just love making mages not able to do things. It's wonderful. It's truly one of the best things that you can do. Completely make mages non-existent. Speaking of non-existent, the reason that we have the Horse Slayer on Grant is because we're going to be having some Cavaliers from back here. This is a good day. Chief of Wolves, for sure. It's a really nice day. I wish defense boost was common. Yeah, I somewhat agree. I think that the defense boost makes a little bit more sense to not be as common, because the amount of res boosting is sort of in line with how much magic there generally is. But I do agree. I wish that there was like maybe a more limited, like maybe 10 use, like. I don't even know what you'd call it, instead of ward, like safeguard staff, where it boosts your defense by like 5-ish points. I think that'd be really cool. Like, maybe don't make them purchasable where ward staff should probably be purchasable, but something like that would be cool. Anyway, she should just be able to handle both of these. I'm not going to be conserving the Banshee Tome. I don't really have the patience to, I think. It's kind of just good right here, so I'm going to let it be good in the circumstance in which it is most useful. I think that makes pretty good sense. True, but you can't stop us. We mages rule the world. That's true. Mages, they have virtually unlimited power. Gotta be really careful. I could use a pure water on Grant, and he would have 8 res, which almost tanks both of these guys. Your Kent is finally max level and 5 stars. Nice. Insane is max level as well. Just need Ascendant, Florina, and now the Lin Legion team is complete. Awesome. That's great. Love to hear that. I know that Sane has an insanely, I guess that's a pun, insanely good weapon. One of the coolest, or I guess I shouldn't say coolest, but one of the things that I look forward to seeing the most is when people start realizing, like, they could use Astrid and Sane as a green bow and blue lance duo there, and then Astrid will rally Sane, give him bonus doubler and defense res boost, and then Sane rallies her, gets his self dance, and has the attack speed bonus. So then he would have bonus doubler, attack speed, defense, res for plus 12, and 4 move, and another action. He would be pretty crazy that way, in my humble opinion. That was something I was theory crafting the other day, but I don't have an Astrid, so I didn't go for it myself. But it would be really cool to see somebody do that, because I think Sane could become virtually untouchable in this way. You could also, if you wanted to, run like a legendary Eliwood on that team, and then you would have 3 color coverage alongside Cavs. 40 chest strats, pretty much, yeah, true. Yeah, you can do so much with Sane. He's an incredibly versatile unit, and I think that Kent is surprisingly good, I guess I would say. Not like crazy, but Yeah, see, that's a good build. The Vulture Sword for Kent, it's really solid. Let's see. And promoted Limstella to 5-star, gave him Fury 3. Makes sense to me. Limstella is one that I was going to promote myself, but I do not have enough feathers for them. I simply just don't. I got done merging my Cecilia, my winter Cecilia, actually. And I ran out of feathers, and then I sent a whole bunch of people home and got enough feathers to where I could plus 10 Bride Cecilia, because I got crazy lucky. The story orbs from both of these banners, the Tempest Trials, I think I did get a form of hack as well. I just got crazy lucky and I plus 10'd her, so I've got every single Cecilia as plus 10 now. I don't know if it would appear on camera here, but I could actually just show them really quickly. My Cecilia build is strange, I will be the first to admit that, but I do enjoy Cecilia enough that I think it's funny. I should lose weight. Also, me consumes 300% of the daily intake of sugar. That's fine. That's completely understandable. Don't worry about it. Hacks that give Armor Knights 2 weapon types. Let's see. At base know how to make me want to use their knights. Exactly. 100%. This game does an immaculate job of making you just want to use all of your characters. It's so interesting how it's like, oh, it doesn't take much at all, and I suddenly want to use everybody. Ooh. This game has incredibly well done weapon balance. All of the weapons in this game feel wonderful within the balance of the game. Nothing feels too broken. I would say that, like, at its absolute peak, I would maybe, like, reduce the hammer by 1 might so that Grant maybe survives in the early game, but, like, that's the whole purpose of it anyway, so whatever. Plus 2 Cecilia has not bad bulk and gave her the snag skill. That's a good one. That is a good one. I think snag skills are a little bit slept on, a little bit underrated. As long as they have 5 move, you're good. Fair enough. I think that it completely depends on how you build your game. I think that Armor Knight movement should completely hinge upon how the individual wants their game to be built. Or I guess I should put it more like, you should build your game around whether or not your Armor Knights have either 2 weapon types or 5 movement, in my opinion. Because I think this game should not have 5 move Armor Knights. I think it's very understandable that this game doesn't have 5 move Armor Knights, because I think it would make them kind of just crazy. Oh, good to see you, DB. It's been a while. Well, apart from the Discord, you're always active in the Discord, for sure. Always love to see you there, too. Also, today was the last day of school. Nice. Other than exam tomorrow, you skipped second half of it. Yeah, that's fine. That's understandable. It's always good to get out of school. There's no fun to be had. Did we actually hit this guy? That's crazy. Great job, Roxy. Wonderful job. You gonna be okay against this guy? Yes, very much so. Try to get this kill. Excellent, excellent. We're doing a great job here. We've got everything in order just the way I like it. Never mind, I lied to you just now. I didn't tell you the truth because Roxy let me down. Let's see, Resplendent Marth, that is. I was thinking of Legendary Myrrh. Resplendent Marth, now at +7, just pulled Legendary Myrrh, Legendary Sita, now +1. All great choices. I myself have Resplendent Marth, but I have not merged him beyond just the +1. Marth is one of my favorite characters, but I can just never manage the feathers. It's always so hard. It's always quite the task to just be like, yep, 200,000 feathers in order to merge this person to +10. A little bit more than that, actually, but, you know, right around that range. Virgil might not be perfectly okay here, but I think he'll survive even if he gets hit by everything. It's just a little bit scary. And now he's fine, just like that. He's gonna double this guy. There's no way. There was no way. He wasn't gonna do anything good with that, but he did good. He's fine. He's Virgil after all. Let's see. Soren was at +9. Oh, one of the 3 heroes quests gave you the core, and that is really cool. That's really neat. Definitely a rarity. To see the 3 heroes quests actually come into play. One thing that I always I didn't really care for many of the characters that they would give us in the 3 heroes quests, but I was always thankful for the orbs, because I remember them being a pretty, like, you know, decent-ish stockpile of orbs. Ouchie. Yeah, Virgil at full health. This has 15 weight, so he's losing 4 speed, so Roxy will double him. Right? 4 speed? He's losing 4 speed, so he's down to 2. Yeah, Roxy will double that guy, so I can do this, Hand Axe, and Vulnerary. And then if everything works, Let's see, I guess I would use Catherine to swap Roxy over. This really needs to hit, by the way. This actually just has to hit. Pretty important. Ooh, plus 10 Sedgar. Nice. Very good. Sedgar's a unit that I really, really badly wanted to merge, but I needed his weapon for a lot of characters. I really wanted to use Sedgar, but I needed Instant Bow. I used every single copy of Instant Bow that they gave us, and then on top of that, I used the, like, copy weapon that comes with the free Valentine's Fae that they gave us. It's the same thing, but, like, that is such a good weapon. I love it a bunch. I love Sedgar. His art's so good. He's such a cool character. He's one of my favorites in Shadow Dragon. Legendary Wolf and Sedgar generals. Honestly, if they threw those guys down as generals, I would be so happy. Either generals, you know, like heroes, whatever. Something other than bows. Make a little nod there as to how they're broken. Be wonderful. I mean, they're still great as horsemen too. It's just, you know, that is not the class that most individuals, I would say, go for. Ooh, Virgil might die. That was a very... He's gonna die now, yeah. That was a very, 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 very bad 35. Going for Catherine. Why? Why? Is it because you would have died if you attacked Virgil? He lives now? They could have killed him, right? Yeah. No, he was dead. It literally just because they didn't want to die in retaliation. That is... We'll take it. I'm not mad that I don't lose a Virgil. Also good to see you, KG. Trying to plus 10 the whole Wolf card. Wow, that is going to be quite the task. Luckily, Violent and Roche, which happens to be your name, by the way, just dawned on me. It's going to be easy to merge them because luckily they ended up as like 3-4 star characters, and I'm really glad that they did. I myself wanted to merge Roche, but I ended up using 2 of his lance, and since then I've only pulled 1, so it's been quite difficult. Named myself after him, yeah. Good old Roche. He's one of those characters he's weird for me in the actual game because there was a period of time where I was a huge, like, I used Roche in every single run. Only pulled 7 so far, yeah. It's hard to pull the new units whenever they're, you know, freshly dropped. Hard 5 is difficult as Wolf and Sedgar literally exist. Fair enough, yeah. I think it's a pretty difficult difficulty. I've beaten it, but it's like at what cost, you know what I mean? Roche plus 2, got Dancer Eldigan plus 2, nice. I was gonna get the, I think I was gonna get his Forma, but I ended up not doing that. I think I kind of slacked on the game mode, and then ended up just not going for him. But he's really cool. He's a really, really rad unit, I would say. Speaking of rad, where's the lad? I'm mad. A little bit sad. Every word. Rhymes on a dime. Let's see, does he hand axe? So 7 damage, and then he would kill. Would he get killed? That does hurt. That does hurt for sure. I think that I can manage the situation pretty well, actually. Just do this, and then I can get the kill with somebody else. Give us Cecil from Mystery of the Emblem. I agree. We have Luke. We have Roddy. Or Roderick, I guess. I always called him Roddy. But we don't have Cecil. It's really a tragedy. Let's see. So you're an Elwind mage. A little bit scary. Elwind apparently has some crit rate on it. Yeah, 8 of it. You're a Thunder mage. I could put Virgil on the forest, and then there's a pretty high chance he dodges. But is it enough? It's not. I can't in good faith put him on that forest. He would not be okay. I guess what I could do is this, and then do like a little like trade over to the Banshee, and then inevitably lose uses of it or whatever. I didn't trade over on purpose there. Risky, yeah, it's very risky. That was risky in itself. Building with Lego helps out your autistic tactical skills, nice. Tucky says, "Hey Chad, I see you dropped something. It was a subscriber, don't worry. I'll give you another one. Handshake." Good to see you, Tucky. Thank you for the handshake. I appreciate it. Gonna have to GG shake my hand after stream. We can play some games or something. Run some either Smash Bros. Or maybe, once and for all, you can teach me how to do the 0 to death with May and Guilty Gear. And I'll actually begin to enjoy the game when I can do the thing that I hate. Would have attacked Catherine? Yeah, it's fine if they attack Catherine. She has really high res. She'll take 7 damage. And there's a good chance she'll dodge, so here's hoping it works out. Tucky, is that Ed, and Eddie? I don't know, is it? I don't know. Ed, and Eddie was cool, but I don't remember that. Could form a Wolfhound squadron with your boy, the Tiger Mask Raiko. I don't know who that is, but that's really funny if so. Is that... Ooh, don't crit me. Okay. The Tiger Mask. Wasn't there a show recently that dropped that had a Tiger Mask guy? Is that what I'm thinking of? Tiger and Bunny, is that it? I don't recall. Just thought of Chad and was dropping a subscriber. Yeah, it's Comedy Gold. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just gonna send Grant back. We will not take any unnecessary hits from steel weapon users. Tiger Mask W, gotcha. Oh, I was also thinking of El Tigre. That was a really cool show back when it aired. I think that was on Nickelodeon. It might have been on Disney. I'm pretty sure it was Nickelodeon. I didn't watch much Disney growing up. El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera. That was a good show. It was funny. Let's see here. Tiger Mask, you mean King from Virtua Fighter 5? Do you mean, what's the guy's name? Is it also King from Tekken? The one who's like is he a tiger in that game? I don't know. I haven't played enough Tekken to know much of anything about it. Let's see, I really have to be sure that I can get through these guys. I'm capable of it. Yep, Roxy's kind of popping off. It's crazy, she can actually double these guys. I think she has 1 less con than them by default, because she has the 7 and loses 1 to a Flux Tome. If I'm not mistaken. It might be 7 default. I think yeah, it's 7 default in GBA too, because I remember that being the case with Kanos, Null. He released King as DLC for Virtua Fighter 5, but yeah, he is from Tekken, gotcha. Yeah, I am actually very excited for the summer banner. I'm gonna have to stay up tonight. I usually go to bed before the banner trailer would drop, but since JBR and I do reactions, I'm gonna have to stay up for that. Want Claude in trousers? I would like to see... Who would I like to see? I think I've basically gotten all of my summertime wishes in terms of summer units, but I would be down to see Claude. I would say I keep waiting for them to drop Summer Edelgard. Like, I don't know why they haven't. It feels like it would just be money for them. It's like they could just have money in their pocket if they wanted. And they're just like, nah, I don't want it. I don't want the money. Because, like, can you imagine how many people would pull for a Summer Edelgard? Like, every single other Edelgard in the game does incredibly well. Dimitri and Summer Attire. See, the way it's Summer Marissa or Samurai Green, I'd be fine with either one for sure. I guess if they really wanted to. Oh, Fire Road, nice. Summer Hegemon Edelgard, that'd be amazing. That'd be so funny. For absolutely no reason, she's just like, yep. In addition to being the scary emperor, I'm also swimming today. What's my opinion on the new FE3 Hopes? I haven't actually played it yet, so I haven't formed an opinion quite yet. I think that essentially my thoughts around that are just, it's cool that it exists, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not super hyped for it, but that's mostly because the Warriors style gameplay doesn't usually click with me. I did enjoy Hyrule Warriors, but I didn't play much of FE Warriors, so I'm not really sure if it's going to be something I enjoy, but I'll try it out at some point for sure. There's no way that I'm not going to get the game. It's a mainline Fire Emblem game. I own a physical copy of every single Fire Emblem game that has been released, except for Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance, and the Japanese ones. So basically, I don't own all of them at all. I just own most of them. There you go. That's my hot take or my wisdom or whatever. Super better than Warriors. Wow, okay. I've been hearing that the story is good. And that is intriguing to me, because my thing with 3 houses is that I sort of stopped caring a lot about the story. Like, a point just came with it where I was like, this is cool, this is good. Like, I think the 3 houses has, maybe not like the most robust story, but a very fascinating one to follow, given how the characters interact with each other and with your general preferences, like whether or not you recruit them. Yeah, rest in peace. Billy comments he was a good man. It was really hard to hear that the other day when the news came out. I wish the best for him and his family. That was hard to hear for sure. He definitely touched a lot of people with his voice acting work and with his, what I'm presuming to be, very kind-hearted and open personality, given what everyone said. I don't actually know. I'm just assuming based off of what they've said, but the best for him and his family. Things of that nature. Absolutely abysmal how they can come in and ruin things just like that. But yeah, Three Hopes is something that I'm going to have to look into. I mostly just haven't had the time to play the demo. Yeah, very sad. It was. I'll have to download it sometime. Kinda crazy, he kills the lance one, but not the sword one. Let's see. What if you made a Billy Mays May mod? Hi, Billy Mays from Jellyfish Pirates. That'd be kinda cool. Good old Billy Mays. Ooh, I forgot about the Pegasus Knights. Good old Billy Mays. Champion that he was. I think I was saying something about Three Houses. And it's evading me now. I think that it has a good set of characters, like a good cast of characters. I just think that the story was hindered in some ways. Let's see. I have a crush on Mr. Shawn Mendes. I think that's a very popular opinion. I think that's a very popular opinion. He's a good-looking guy. Let's see here. We're not able to kill this guy right away, so I'm just going to sort of vibe here. And I'm going to put Virgil in the forest with a hand axe, and he's going to have a wonderful time. He's going to have no issues whatsoever. So I would presume. Put him right here, and we can have a great time. We haven't used much hand axe anyway, so should be just fine. I am actually going to leave Leah here. She'll be fine against this Pegasus Knight. It kind of puts me in a prime position to do as I please on the following turn with many of my characters. I didn't mean to leave him in range of that, but that's okay. We'll just roll like that for now. Whoosh. Good old Catherine. I hope she's not in range. Problem with Three Houses, the replayability. Yep. 100%. 100%. The monastery, the reuse of maps, it makes it very difficult to go back and truly enjoy the experience a second, third, fourth time. I did play every single route at least once, but boy oh boy, it gets rough sometimes. Need to make weird fanfics about Shawn Mendes in Lego form. That'd be pretty funny. Can't go wrong with fanfics as long as you're having fun with them and stuff. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's go, Virgil. Let's go. Good old Jabari, the reskin, the recolor of Novala from FE8. I do love me some Novala. Novala's a character that doesn't get any discussion because he doesn't really merit the discussion, but him and the chapter boss to follow that one, Murray, I love both of them. Extremely based, 100%. Alrighty, there we go. Good old Virgil. Ready to go. I'm just gonna bop this guy with an iron axe. If this misses though, then that would be really, really bad. So maybe what I'll do is I'll try to give this to Roxy. Ah, she's 1 point off. That is a big darn. I guess I could give it to Leah. She's also 1 point off. Got a jet, good luck friend, have a good one. Have a good one, thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Virgil, if you miss this, I guess we're just going to get rolled. I guess we're just gonna get farmed for experience. I mean, I could literally just not do that. I would be completely okay. He won't miss. I mean, there's a good chance that he won't miss. It's pretty high that he won't miss, but if he does, this right here would be a big ouchie. Okay, so like, I guess what I could do, I also really need to get rid of these Pegasus Knights. I guess what I'll do for those, Grant's just out of range, we'll move him here. I'll use one air rune I'll use the air rune on this one. It's not going to super matter. I guess that would have... Yeah, she can attack at 3 range with the strike rune and the bolt rune. Some of them have 3 range, some of them have 2 range. If you want to look at them, you actually have to look at them through the items menu, which is a feature, which is partial to them. You just can't see their abilities through looking at them like this. This should be fine. I was thinking about giving this kill to Roxy, but I might need her damage output. And if nothing else, I could use the Banshee Tome and guarantee everything. Good level up. Kind of sad that she missed strength there, but I mean, at Roa, I need a mod commission for a Fire Emblem Tennessee mod. Excellent. Truly a man of the people. Okay, Roxy, I really want you to hit this. It's not mandatory, but it's very appreciated. She did hit it. And then that silences for how long? 2 turns. So that means we can feed that boss experience to whoever we want at any point in time. And I think what I'll do is I'll rescue Catherine and then drop Catherine. Make sure that he's got the hand axe equipped. And then Virgil should solo bait that. Kill it because Nosferatu will attack in on it on player phase and we'll be just fine. There are no more Pegasus Knights, so this map should be over and done with. Right, you're one of those. Alright, Virgil, please. Please farm this guy, thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna speed past this. Iron Sword over here. Not a big deal, actually. Maybe it's a bigger deal than I thought it was. No, it shouldn't be. I can just place Leah over here. She will not die to an Iron Sword. There's no way. 12, 9 speed. She doubles it, so let's go. 12 damage, yeah, there's no way. She weakens the boss, and then Roxy should be able to get the kill. Give Roxy level with chip. Do you one better? Wow. This Leah is already better than my previous Iron Man one. This is a good Leah. I'm very, very pleased. Alright, Roxy, let's go. Please get this kill. That way I don't have to risk anything with Virgil. Nice. Very good. Ah, this cannot be. This world is toxic. Yeah, I feel that one. Oh boy. Yo. Talk about a level up. Talk about a level up. Strength, speed, defense, res. Wonderful. You love to see it. You love to see level ups like that. I have a strong doubt that Leah will... I have a sneaking suspicion she won't kill this unit. Actually, no, she will. 15 damage, -5. She'll do 10 times 2 and get the kill. Alrighty. We're in business. We're doing good. Bop them up. Let's go ahead and speed through this map and get some progress done on the next map. The next map is a very scary one. I always lose somebody on that map, so I always overshoot my my abilities. Shine Tome with the crit rates. Always a scary one. Fire Emblem Ohio Edition, true. I'm sure Jig Jetty would love Fire Emblem Oklahoma Edition. That'd be a good one. Or, let's see, we could do... What's another funny? Comedy Gold Fire Emblem State. Fire Emblem California Edition. I don't think anyone would buy that one. Completely depends, I suppose. Alright, Leah. Do you have what it takes to be the Dragon Warrior? Yeah. Texas. Fire Emblem Texas. Fire Emblem Texas Roadhouse. There we go. Not sponsored, by the way. Not yet. Never, probably. Almost virtually guaranteed. Anyway, I opened my phone earlier and I was going to show you guys my Cecilias and I forgot to. It's going to be backwards because that's how my camera is. But there's the original one. I guess you could, like, reverse it and see the skills later on. That's the original one. I have her summoner supported. Here's the bride one. Please. Here's the bride one, plus 10. Also summoner supported because I have Fey Pass right now. The other unit that I currently have summoner supported is Orson. It's my favorite character in the game. For sure. And then the Winter Cecilia. It's the only one that I don't have summoner supported and ascended floretted, but I intend to do that when I unlock the next ascended florets. I do apologize that they're all backwards and stuff, but hopefully something was readable there. I certainly do like my Cecilia's. She has emerged as being my 4th favorite character in all of Fire Emblem. That top 5, generally comprising of, yeah, plus 10 bridal, yep. I did. I sure did. She has been really, really, really good. I gave her a really odd build, one that probably doesn't comply with what her stats would imply. It worked for that plus 10, true. Very true. Here we have it. This is gonna be fun. I want to use 3 of the people on this screen. I think Winifred is actually going to be benched this run, because I do want to use Caspian for sure. And then Travis is like a mandatory pick with just how good he is. And then, a shame, the one missing space there. Okay, so the way that I usually handle this map is that I go up this path with everybody except for Grant, and then I also use Faith to drop Leah onto this mountain. I guess I could use Virgil to drop Leah onto that mountain now, but it would be kind of rough. Warrior Caspian and Berserker Sylvan, maybe. I think I do want to go hero with Caspian, because I think the addition of swords on him. You know, warrior is really good in this game. It would be weird to play without a warrior. I don't think I've ever done that before, because I've always used Sylvan, and I've always made him warrior instead of berserker. Maybe that is the play. Maybe that's what we should do. But either way, to start off, probably maybe I'll send Leah this way. I'm glad that these guys don't move. I'm really, really pleased about that. You can see which units do and don't move by clicking on them. It's a feature that I very much love. Here's Boone, the acting leader of the White Lions. He is 1 to rise to the occasion. Milarepa, which is a Reaver, Cav effective Lance. Really, really good. We're going to see more about Boone later, but Boone might be the best unit in the game. He might be the actual best unit in the game. It's hard to say for sure, but he very well might be. I forgot to tell you, someone requested an Ileana mod on Game Banana. Very nice. Best of luck with that. Ducky's been making some good mods recently. Go give his YouTube channel a look. I don't know if have you posted them? Have you posted the mods on YouTube? If not, it's fine. You can check them out on Game Banana, I'm sure. I was also talking about instant bow earlier, and here's my Shamir. Got a plus 10 Shamir using the budding bow. This build specifically, she is plus 10, by the way. I'm just gonna completely make that clear. And no, I did not wail for her. She's my second of 2 5-star exclusive plus 10, the other one being Spring Marissa. But yeah, she specifically is made to kill the meta Brave Hector build, which negates all 2 range. Let's see. Green haven't been kind of lazy, but you make one soon enough. Fair enough. I understand. It's not. We talked about that yesterday. It's not always fun to be throwing together videos for every single aspect of something like that, because you got to get all the right shots and all of the right details and everything. It's like, I've recorded 2 hours and none of it's usable. None of this footage is usable. I feel that. Okay, Parvati. I'm probably going to end up not using Parvati just because I don't feel like breaking out the rune guide each chapter. But we'll see. We shall indeed see. Okay, so Grant. I guess what I could do with Grant, depending on whether Virgil kills this guy. He does. I don't know why I expected anything differently out of him. So I'll just do that, and then I'll trade Virgil over to the hand axe. Excellent. What if we made a fake Faye Banner trailer? That'd be pretty funny. That'd be comedy gold for sure. Whew. My back has been in a lot of pain recently, but it no longer is because I have purchased a back brace and also some leg compression sleeves, and they have arrived, and I've been sitting here absolutely beyond euphoric. Like, oh, my back finally doesn't hurt. I've always had back pain, and now it's over. But anyway, that's unrelated. That is not Fire Emblem. My brain just was like, I need to talk about this. Okay, I'm gonna throw him right here, Steel Sword equipped, and then he should be fine, 16 damage. Ballista has 8 by default, she has 9, so it would be dealing 17 damage. My Grant is really good. He's really, really, really good. I'm very proud of him. The only thing he's gonna have to worry about is that mage, and that's why I'm gonna send Leah up there. Because if this guy wants to step down here, then I'm very much going to let him. Let's see. I need to keep everybody else sort of out of ballista range. I guess it would do me some good to put Catherine in range of the ballista. Or Parvati, either one. If either one gets hit, I'm okay with that. You know, if Boone's mercenary unit is so big, why do we only get 5 of them as playables? So yeah, that's a good question. I think that these guys... Huh. That is a good question. I don't actually know. Miles isn't even a member of the team. Yeah, he doesn't join until directly after this mission in the story. That is a good question. I've never thought about that, actually. It's like, yeah, where did the rest of them go? I guess it's just one of those things where it's, how would you put it? Like, where they're battalions, but not, if that makes any sense. Like with Ducel's squad in FE8, how they, like, kind of just go to Frelia after the map. I don't know. Ouch. Her skin and bones. Okay, they want to go for Grant. I'm fine with that. He might double Grant. Maybe that's why he's doing it. If he has 7 speed. No, he shouldn't. Yeah, okay. He would have dealt more damage to Leah, but probably gotten doubled, and maybe that's why he didn't want that. I don't know. Grant's not facing issues. I think Grant's going to end up, like, accidentally being a long-term unit. Because he's going to get so much experience within these early game maps that the not having experience part that is part and parcel of the late game Grant, it's not going to be an issue. Him and Virgil are kind of just, they're like hard carrying straight up. We killed them? Maybe. Except Winifred. That's what you like to see. 10 speed Virgil. 9 defense. He's getting no skill, but he doesn't need it. This is good. We killed all of them except Winifred and Boone in this map, and they just forgave us. Yeah, pretty much. There's also going to be Travis later, and here's Caspian. But we don't kill them. They retreat. They actually just speak the words like, yo, I'm retreating, bro. I'm getting out of here. That is their dialogue. Those are the exact words. I promise. I'm definitely not butchering that entirely. I'm gonna, like, place her here, and she might not be okay. 97 hit rates. 30 avoid on the mountain. She's fine. She's completely okay. She's not completely okay, but she's, like, mostly kind of ish okay. And in order to kind of also partially-ish make her even a little slightly bit more okay, I'm gonna leave these two in range of the Ballista, but not in range of the Pegasus Knight. All your early game units popping off makes me think what will happen with the others. Yeah, honestly. I agree. It really does beg the question. Okay, we'll go right here with Grant. He's out of range of that. Both of these guys will get roasted, flambéed. And then Boone shows up and says, that's cringe, bro. Even when Winifred does it. Yeah, true. With the flirting, I'm gonna assume that YouTube was just like XD. I'm not posting that. Let's see. Winifred with Miles moments. This should be just fine. I don't see an issue with this. I'll break the rune with Parvati on the following turn. I wonder if you're able to get this. You have Thunder, right? Yeah, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue. Not a significant one, though, because we have so much 2 range. I'm going to speed up their animations, because mage moments. As you can see, effective damage is taken. It actually doesn't kill him, because he's a res machine. Quite proud of him in this way. Virgil, with the hand axe, popping off. That is one thing I love about this game. Its hand axes are not just bad for the sake of being bad. I think they're just, like, basically vanilla, like they have maybe 1 point less. They should have 1 point less. Attack. Same thing with the javelin. They're not, like, worthless. I'm very happy about that. I do love when a Fire Emblem hack isn't just like, wow, that feature was so strong, we have to make it bad. You know what I mean? So, this game has done a wonderful job in this way. Imagine getting hit in the head with an axe and just saying XD. Absolute Keck W, buddy. What happens if you kill Caden or one of his retainers in the map where they show up as enemies? That is a good question. I think that they just retreats. At least that's what I would have to assume. Because they don't actually count as playable during that map. They end up going green. Caden himself is a story-important character, so I think he would return. I think all of the characters return if they were to die in the early game. Because Faith is story-important later. Grant and Virgil, I know for sure that they return if they die. Okay, that's good that she dodged that, because that would have been scary. I forgot about the Lance dude there. Completely forgot about him. If she gets hit by this, she dies, and I lose. Okay, appreciate. Thanks for not doing that, Leah. If she hadn't dodged the ballista or that, then I think that this Lance guy still might mess her up. He's a javelin, okay. She's fine. Miley is really good. Miley is extremely good. She's doing everything that I want her to and more. Okay, good. So now, Grant should be able to single-handedly carry all of this up here. There's no way that you're dealing enough damage to rickroll me. 1, 2, and then 3 would be your range with the bow. I missed that, though. I guess first I can heal. Whoosh. And then we should be fine, even if she misses twice, somehow. Okay. B-rank swords, Leah's popping off. That makes me happy. It's been nearly a year since you started watching, and you still haven't played Lonely Mirror. That's understandable. But definitely play it. Definitely. It is 100% worth your time. I love this game. It's beautiful, immaculate. And this guy's dead. Brett may not be an amazingly great unit, but he sure does do the job in the early game. You can tell how much the early game was tailored around your units. Makes me very happy. To get your own computer, that's understandable. You can play it on phone as well, but I am not one to play on the phone myself, so I understand if you don't want to do that. So 16 damage, takes 7, and then hammer, 25, minus 9, 7, plus 16. Yeah, that would actually turn out to be an exact kill if I vulnerate him, so I'm just going to take this opportunity and do this instead. And then Atticus can't drop because he has 6 con. Alrighty. Bonus research for Plants vs. Zombies 2. That is understandable. That's fair. That is a funny game. I really want to place Roxy down right here, but she's going to get longbowed afterwards. Makes me want to replay the game on Maddening and use some other units like Brett. We'll do so after Sun God's Wrath on Maddening. Gotcha. Yeah, this game's Maddening really does test your limits somewhat. It makes you use people that you don't expect to use, and then it also encourages you to use people that you don't expect to use, and it's really fascinating how that ends up working out. The thing about it to me is just that there's no playthrough where I want to use the same team. Or I guess I should phrase it more like this. I want to use everybody on every playthrough, but I'm not physically capable of doing so. And because of the nature of an Ironman, I end up not using the same people each time. So there's like everything good and nothing bad about doing an Ironman of this game. At least for me. Because if I lose people, then I just get to use somebody else that I love. Like, there's no feeling like in FE7 or something where it's like, oh man, no, I lost Oswin, that's a shame, now I have to use, like, Lowen or something, I don't know. Somebody that I don't really care too much for. I guess that's a hot take. People like Lowen, but I'm not really a fan. He's not awful or anything, it's just, He doesn't do good for me. Hey, what's up, Jig? Stationary archer standing behind a stationary armor knight is your favorite enemy placement. You've done it 3 times in your own game. Nice. Very good. Let's see, can Parvati? Yeah, she can stand here, get this kill, and also not have to worry about anything. Excellent, excellent. Maybe my Parvati will be good. It's hard to say. There should be another strike rune up here, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in this vicinity. I'm gonna use up a lot of the steel sword now. You have a steel axe, gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna use up a ton of my steel sword with Grant. Actually, I think that would do everything that I want it to. Because this can't fly over this, and then everything should just work out. Yep, I'll just get this kill with Leah, and then I can ensure that everything works out. Winifred might come to attack me, and if she does, I'll be very much okay with that. What other ROM hacks would you do an Iron Man of? That's a good question. I did consider what it would be like to Iron Man Illuminated, but I don't think it would work. I think I would lose like 2 or 3 too many units, and then I wouldn't be able to progress. Not that that makes it bad or anything, I just don't think it would work for an Iron Man. I've obviously done Fire Emblem. I think that The Last Promise would be a fun Iron Man, kind of just by default because it's a cool game. You have like 10 mods and only have like 6 consistent viewers. XD. I have, let's see. Who are my mods again? I have Tucky, just because he's my friend in real life. I got Jig, because he's a good mod. Seth, because he's a good mod. I've forgotten. If you're a mod, you need to say something right now, or else I'm demodding you. That's how that works. Nah, it's fine. I don't have as many mods as one Mr. JVR might. Yeah. Code of the Black Knights and get immediately everyone killed. Yeah, KJ and Roa, true. Very, very true. Let's see here. But nah, it's fine. Make me. I did make you. You've been tricked and fooled and pranked and rolled and bodied. Yeah, Roa and KJ. I actually didn't forget Roa. I just didn't say Roa in that sentence was all. Because I would never even consider unmodding Roa. It's very much well deserved. I would consider unmodding Kate. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't. Not unless he said Tanya better than Wanda again. If he said that, I would have to heavily consider it. I'm not baiting or anything. It's just, I'm putting him in a situation wherein he must choose whether he has power over exactly nothing, or power over exactly nothing, but also his name is not blue. It's your decision. It's your move, buddy. You get to make your pick. It's all better than Clarine. Oh boy. But he is right though. I don't know about that one. That's a very unfollow friendly take. That's for sure. Tanya's worth 5,000 gold and Wanda's worth 2,500. Listen, it's fine, you know? Just because something's expensive doesn't mean it's better. Right? That's how that works. Just because the Tesla costs like $1 million doesn't mean it's better than my 1999. What's a car that's from 1999? I'm not a car guy. Let's find one. Ford Focus? Question mark? 1999 Ford Ranger. Someone in my family has a Ford Ranger, so what's to say a Tesla's not better than a Ford Ranger? Sure, one of them's a truck and the other one's an electric car, but it's the same principle. Also, nice strength level up on Grant, I think it was. Lady Gretchen, what's up? Is there a way to save everyone in that one X map? Oh, in that one guided map, like one-rounding the boss? No, unfortunately you can't. That one, well, I guess I'll say unfortunately, but it's more like I'm down with it just because of how cool the map is. But no, you can't save everybody. If you kill the boss before you've saved people, the walls just close in and kill all of the remaining units. So you could actually lose more people in that way. Pretty neat. IMO. Let's see, I'm probably just going to do this with Leah. And then I'm going to stand here with Grant and Vulnerary once again. Whoosh. Then everything should work out. It is sad. It's very sad, but I'm okay with it from a gameplay perspective. I think it very much creates an experience that's worthwhile in having, if that makes sense. Building a game in which you can't save everybody will definitely end up giving you some detractors. Just because, you know, it's some people's preference to save every unit, and I think it's fine. Wow, good level up. I think it's fine to want to save every unit, and I think that it's fine to complain if you can't. But for me, I'm okay with it. I think it's cool. Thundertome, so if I have fire, so if I have wind, that's the tickets. Let's get it. And then if Virgil can't hit this, I'll cry about it. I'll complain. I'll do a thing where, I don't know, I'll do something excessively, like, unnecessarily stupid. That's what I'll do. If Virgil misses, then I'll mandatorily, I have to do something unnecessary entirely. The other thing that I could do is I could just drop, and I could not worry about it right now. Let's see. Here's how Danica got there. Yeah, honestly, I have never seen Danica in combat or in gameplay, so I don't know. And in supports, obviously. So you're gonna make a whole side quest about the two fighter bros saving their big bro in your own game, and then have one of the fighter bros, and then one of the fighter bros is gonna be an enemy boss you have to kill. Wow. That's interesting. That is very fascinating. You have to kill one of the brothers. Wow. Make you, like, build up that emotional connection to them, and then it's like, rest in peace, buddy. You're now on the wrong side of history. That is cool. I think that games that force you, or Fire Emblem games that force you to lose units at some points, will build stronger emotional connections than games that don't. But I also don't think that having units that die mandatorily is a necessary component for a good game, if that makes sense. I hope that does. I think you're just gonna be completely okay here, buddy. I think, oh, never mind. I was wrong. I think Danica says that she was a servant in the evil guy's castle and overheard something she wasn't supposed to. Gotcha. That would make sense. I think she's like a farm girl or something, so she would be very much fitting of that role. Alright, Caspian, come on down here. We're just gonna take this nice and easy. I think it depends on how it's done. Orston's great, the one in Fates is not. Yeah, I agree. Anthony is, odd. Anthony is very strange. Anthony! Lonely Mirror does it well, Fates does it bad. True. It's funny, you guys both said Fates. I guess that really makes it stand out in its own way. Good old Fates. How we love Fates. Let's go Fates. Fire Emblem Fates. Okay, I'm gonna place Atticus right here. Chaticus, and then I'm gonna put Virgil on his merry way to tank some archers and keep everybody else safe. Hopefully Chaticus can remain intact. That is my biggest hope for him. And if I heal Parvati, let's see. Do either of you have vulnerary? Okay. Brett does as well. Place. I don't know. Really important political figure who's also the Jagan who dies early on. Gotcha. Motivates the story. That's the name of your Final Fantasy 17 character? 14 character. Very nice. Full urn equipped so that the longbow doesn't attack me, and then I vulnerary up. Then I probably just kind of vibe for a while with Catherine. Makes sense to me. Didn't steal the Jagan death idea from Kaga? Nah, it's fine. I think a Jagan death is kind of neat in its own way. I think any character's death can be neat in its own way. Just one of those things that you have to sort of measure your approach with. Because if you kill off I guess I would say like beloved character, then it needs to hit home in a way that doesn't just infuriate the player. And a Jagan could do that, depending. But obviously, it could also be like, oh, saw it coming, you know, like, with, ooh, is he gonna get doubled? Good. I didn't realize that was in range, so, very scary. It could help. I think a Jagan character's death is one of the ones that makes more sense for specifically character development reasons, so I'm down with seeing the concept moved beyond something like what Code of the Black Knights did. I don't know what happens to her, but like I already think it's unnecessary, you know what I mean? Doesn't really impact gameplay, gotcha, okay. Yeah, as long as it doesn't impact the gameplay in a huge way, then I'm completely cool with it. Oh no, Grant, yeah, he'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing at all, because his name is Grant. I'm just going to mend him, and then I'm going to rescue, and then we're going to stand here, because, I mean, what are they going to do against good old Grants? Except for the part where they kill him and make him not alive. Or, I could do it like this. Whoosh. Get rolled, buddy. Farm free XP. Talk about a level up. That's great. Great. Yep, and then I'll just hit Caspian. Works for me. Parvitar, true. She's insane. She's crazy. And then Virgil can get the kill on this guy afterwards. Ah, yeah. Good old Parvati. She might not be okay anymore. She might not be fine. That's a scary Winifred. It's fine. She'll be okay. With that level up, yeah, she'll be just fine. Virgil, you better hit. Thanks. Preesh. Big arigato. Alrighty. Let's see what occurs. Ooh. Leah's picking somebody up while being in range for Pegasus. Ooh, okay, we're fine. We're just fine, no matter what. Completely okay. I'm just gonna speed through this because I am wanting to see Travis so badly. Let's see here. Am I able to drop Catherine? Unlucky. Deep misfortune. Whatever will I do? Whatever shall I do from this point forward? There's no solution whatsoever, and it is not called Grant. Don't claim Grant as a solution, because it's definitely not him. No way, no how. Definitely not. Alrighty, Steel Axe, I can bait the Steel Axe out just fine. Probably just using Virgil. Let's see. I do want to absolutely farm this guy. So I'm going to give... Maybe you'll get a good level up? I mean, wow, speed. Yeah, we'll take it. Love to see speed on Brett. He's not known for it, after all. Just... And then... Ooh, Axe Reaver. I forgot about that. Very, very good. Roxy. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Dark Weapon level up. Ooh, Angelic Robe. I forgot about that. That's pretty important. That could go to Roxy. Maybe. Or I could give it to Grant and make him cap HP even faster. These level ups don't bode well for the Boone team? Yeah. You know what? I think that's actually a valid thing to say. I am not known for my level up potential, I would suppose. Whew, okay. I need to get Grant up this way as soon as I can. I'm going to leave Parvati right here so that she gets shot by Winifred. And subsequently doesn't die. Thanks. Using Roxy this time? Yep, for sure. She's proven herself. Let's go Grants. Good old Grant. Love me some Grants. Alright, Virgil. Fair enough. Oh. I forgot about that. Scary indeed. This should be an Hellfire Tome if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Awesome. I remembered. Hold fast to personal beliefs on unit viability, and then also highly praise FE11 for the generic SPAD units. Ah, that's fine. I think the generics are really cool. Unit viability doesn't necessarily have to go hand in hand with unit capability, because viability has many different aspects to it. It's like, yeah, on one hand, units can be viable on the long term, or they can be viable as fodder. They can be viable as weapon drops. They can be viable as existing in your barracks so that you can dump... oh my gosh. My Leah's going crazy. She's already as strong as Boone, if not stronger. She's going crazy. She's 1 point off. What a Leah. But yeah, there's a lot of things. Sheesh, yeah, honestly. She's going crazy out here. I wonder if Javelin gets the kill. No, it doesn't. Unlucky. I guess I will simply have to do one of these. Please hit. 7 speed is level 10 mage, and then see a generic mage and 9. Generic mage with 9 speed at level 15 and say this is really good. I mean, yeah, for sure, with enemies, it's a lot harder to gauge where they stand in terms of their, like, where they should be for their level, and also what they have. Okay, we can do that. I want this to hit first, though. This is what I'm banking on first. Nice. Very good. And then, Parvati should be able to just get this kill. Yeah, honestly, shout out to Virgil. He's just insane. He is 100% crazy all of the time. Okay, now there should be nothing that can go wrong with this. I'm going to make sure there's absolutely nothing, because we have seen a 99 miss. If she misses a 99, I get to make a video out of that. So, don't do that. Thanks. Thanks for the dodge. That was probably a 99 miss, just waiting to happen. It's just that I was 1 RN off, so we didn't get to see it. That's definitely how that works. Not quite use the Angelic Robe, and we'll roll with this. Come on, Virgil. It's a 46. You'll hit. Every time. Every time. 100% of the time, 46% hits. Posted a picture of Reject in an FE Discord. Should find the server again so you can get Reject back. Understandable. Alrighty. We've done some good work here. Caspian seems to be coming back into the action. Go right there with Grant. Go right here with Leah. We'll just kind of charge forward. We're going to be seeing Travis anytime now, and when we do, I want Grant to be ready for him. Take in for just a moment that Virgil simply doubles Caspian and only takes 5 damage in retaliation. If he had more health, he would be 100% capable of just winning right there. Which is insane to me. Please hit this. Unlucky. Unlucky. Misfortune at its highest level. Luckily we have Chaticus. He'll do everything that he needs us to do, or that we need him to do. And only gain speed for it, every single time. I would love power on him. If I could use the Thief character again, I would be very happy. It has been quite some time since I've been able to. I'm just gonna place Virgil here. He's gonna be fine. There's no way that he's injured in a meaningful way by the hatchet. On Caspian of all people. Ouch, her skin and bones. I sure hope we have a vulnerary, because I think that I have a rune up here to get. I might be misremembering then. Anyway, Virgil simply 1-rounds Caspian. I should probably give that experience to somebody else. Probably Leah. Leah almost 1-rounds Caspian. That's crazy. Took a break from FE and after watching you want to replay something? Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. That's what we like to see. Good old Fire Emblem. Beloved as it do be. Poor Caspian. So use Atticus once he was baller. His promo and animation are great. I agree. They're really, really wonderful. Anyway, Caspian gets completely rolled. Vestaria Saga 2 English translation being released. Nice. Hey Boone, I'm gonna have to pull back. Yeah. That is really cool. I haven't played Vestaria Saga 2, but I think I did see about that. I haven't played the first one either. I don't think I've played any of Kaga's games post-FE. I think I gave a shot to a Let's Play of the first one, and then I ended up not sticking with it for reasons that I don't recall. It might have just been that I wasn't in the vibe for Let's Play, I don't know. Only 10 EXP, yeah, he does count as just a default enemy in this way. Anyway, my Grant's kind of just insane. Like, I didn't expect that Grant would be a unit. Tearing and Birdwork are fun, haven't played Vestaria. Fair enough. I do hear good things about Tearing pretty consistently. Like I said though, I've never played it, so I don't really know. Oh my, I'm scared and terrified and, oh no, a sword cavalier. What am I going to do? It's not as though I simply have a lance unit with a horse slayer who's capable of taking probably 0 damage from him, even though he's using a steel sword. Is that true? It's 15. -1 because of weapon triangle. He's taking 1 from Travis. I have a video on my channel called Grant versus Travis. You need to go watch it instead of watching this stream. Don't actually do that. Don't actually do that. Stay with me. It's mandatory that you stay here, but afterwards, you are then permitted at that point in time to view that wonderful video. Me when Travis says nothing at all. Yeah, that's funny. He's like, yep, I'm just here. I'm that guy. I'm the dude. Me is he is me. Alrighty, I hope that you're out of, yeah, you're out of Ballista. Let's see if we can get Grant to crit Travis one more time. Just once. He's done it before. It's nothing personal. This contract pays a hefty coin. If you surrender now, I'll even buy you a drink. Yeah. Where did you learn that trick? Okay, I'm going now. Wave emoji. See you later, Dribble. Have a good one. Whoa, enemy reinforcements that don't attack right away. Suffered from FE6. Yeah, fair enough. Ouch. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to retreat. I love Travis. Travis is a unit and a character who grew on me immensely. Immensely. I can't even begin to express how much he grew on me. And so is Grant. And so is Grant, that's for darn sure. Kill for Roxy. Whoosh. We'll just go ahead and speed through the remainder of this chapter. Not too much left after all. One shot. Killed. Straight dead. He's not alive. Completely obliterated. Let's see. I wonder if Atticus would be able to get a kill. He can. I'm gonna go for it. Travis and the Flame Sword is your favorite FE couple. Good choices. Good choices. Steel Sword. Leah probably gets the kill on him. She does with the Slim Sword. She's crazy. My Leah is absolutely next level. She is popping off like I never expected. Virgil casually dodging a 69. And then 1-2. The good old 1-2. This has been great. My units are popping off. I can't wait to see what happens with Boone's squad. What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words. Hold on, we're just gonna watch that. We're just going to take in for a moment that he's dead. That's it. GG. Played Lonely Mirror after checking out your first run and used Travis just because I hated him. That's funny. That's amazing. Did you have a good time with him? That's what matters if so. I hope that you had a great time with him. I hope he was one of your best units. I really genuinely do. I used him in my Ironman and he was insane. He was so good. I love Travis. He's amazing. Nice, nice. Excellent. Love to see it. Amazing units. I'm gonna pick up a Steel Lance for Grant for sure. I'll probably pick up another Steel Axe. Maybe I won't. Iron Knife would be good, but I have enough Steel Knife left. I don't think I need anything else. I could bring... Let's see, I could think about this from the perspective of, like, what I'm going to need. And I think I'm gonna need another Iron Sword. And that's... I said that in the most weird way. What I mean to say is there's that chapter where we reunite with Boone's team. In that chapter, Virgil and Travis appear with each other. So if he carries an Iron Sword with him, he can pass that along to Miles. I'm also going to need to make him hold one of these. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. The original ones, they will always have a spot in my heart, but these are pretty much peak. Like this guy's animations, this guy, I mean, specifically Grant, not the individuals who made it. I know it's team salvaged. What about Steel Axe? Yeah, I would. I still have 12 uses on this one, and I don't really use it too much. I probably should get one, but I think Iron Axe will do all that it needs to with this 14 power Virgil. He's going crazy. Don't remember who the first death was. It was Faith. I don't blame you at all. Good old Faith. How we remember her sacrifice. That's what we do, for sure. But yeah, I also want to check out the, wow, she doubles. I also want to check out the shop and see if there's anything. There's a mend staff, I would like one. I might need another flux tome. I'm going to preemptively pick up a flux tome. It may not be necessary, but I would rather have one than not. Yeah, 16 damage, she's really good. We lost Faith. Yeah, it'll happen. It'll occur. Okay. The White Lions always see their mission complete. I will bring this battle to an end here and now. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one at all, actually. Who do I want the kill to go to? I could get a level up on Grant. I'm gonna give it to Roxy. Any bit of experience that I can like immediately funnel into her is what I'm going to do. I haven't commented on how good Catherine is, have I? I don't know what's up with my Leah squad. I don't think I've ever seen them leveled this well. Like, even Grant's got 1 point of res and 2 points of speed. He's going crazy. His power hasn't been popping off, but like, he doesn't necessarily need it. We got Foxy Roxy, true. Extremely base. We do love us some Roxy. I could do what is called the gigantic IQ maneuver and give the angelic robe to Virgil so that he carries it to Joseph. Yeah, no, my Catherine is better than Caspian right now. Caspian is like the character that I probably used to meme on the most, who I'm probably going to continue to meme on the most. But is that something I want to do? It might be worth it. Put this away. Don't have anything here. Nothing I want to carry. We don't get a healer in that map. Is that worth? It could be pretty good. What do we have in that map that we could... I could bring the longsword. I think that'd be pretty good. We can put these away, bring this, and then trade back the sword when we... or the axe. Like that. I could also carry a vulnerary with me. That's probably more important than the iron sword, because we're gonna have the Wodao, would give it to a game over condition character. Maybe. My Leah doesn't have the most HP, and her defense isn't enormous. I could probably give it to Lael. Lael is somebody that I'm going to use on the long term, and she's not known for her HP. It's gonna be a hard choice. I'm not gonna commit to it right now, though. Miles is actually a game over condition in that chapter. So would Joseph be. Oh, there's the air rune. That's what I was looking for. Glad I took my time. Alrighty, well, Roxy's gonna get this kill. I'm gonna wait, though, just in case, because I don't want her to get a miss and then get rolled. By Boone, he himself, in the flesh. Very nice. No, the White Lions never yield. Well, there's one more death on the Iron Man counter. It's a game over. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Yeah, we have to get Liang, because if we don't get him and Roxy, then we get neither of them. But I don't think I'm going to use Liang on the long term. He's not a game over condition. But because of Roxy, I'm probably not going to use Liang. Unfortunately, because I do love Liang. But I'll consider it. It may happen. Yeah, Roxy popped off. I mean, she got 2 insane level ups and then got an HP level up, so I'm not upset. The HP is something that she needs as well, so everything works out in this way. Anyway, we'll start off next time with Prelude 1, the White Lions. I might try to get through the Prelude maps in full next time. I don't think it'll happen. When I think about that, it's like, no, because there's that one Prelude map that's just super long. Anyway, here's a cool little character. Has this always been the case? No, that's right, he has always had anima. It's Boone who has ice. I love this character, by the way. This is one of my favorite characters in the entire game. it's gonna be genuinely difficult to not use him. If I hard commit to not using him, then I get a Speedwing out of it. But I love Sylvan. The man is here. He really genuinely is. We don't get him this map, but we do get him at one point, and he just goes crazy. But Liang and Noodle, you're right, though. I can use both of them. It's just that it's going to take a while to get Liang back. Yeah, it was very sad. Getting 1% crit or something by a Gorgon with a Shadow Shot. Sylvanus base, he makes Caspian irrelevant. He does, honestly. Well, irrelevant may be a strong word, but it's very hard competition for Caspian. That crit was rough, yeah. It was a hard crit to take. And I do love Sylvan. It's gonna be a struggle to pick my roster throughout the duration of this run. Because, like, here we have 3 units that I'm going to be using. Or, at least, I want to use Caspian, but, like... you know, this, where he loses speed to every single axe, and then it has a 6 base speed and 9 base power as an axe unit. Consider for a moment that Virgil is, like, absolutely insane. But Caspian's supposed to have gotten buffed. I'm not going to discredit him in full. We're just going to see what happens. Boone honestly doesn't start off with his own, like, with crazy base stats either. And Travis, he's not known for his killing power, even with the steel sword. I guess I'll give a unit overview next time, but for the most part, everyone here is great in their own ways. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be about it. Loves beer and food. How can you not like a guy? Exactly. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for this one. Make sure to tune in, hopefully tomorrow, assuming I'm not too tired. I shouldn't be. I'm having a great time with this game again. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the continuation of this run. If you like this episode, please make sure to like. I know it's easy to forget to like an episode when you're sitting and having a good time, but I appreciate it if so. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Not here for a long time, but you're at least here to leave a like. Nice. Good stream. Thanks. Appreciate it. What's the other thing that I usually say? If you feel like donating via Ko-fi, I very much appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.